What does Mihnea think? Middle of the meeting, no warning, everyone turns and looks at me, and my brain goes completely blank. Not because I don't have answers, not because I don't care or I don't have thoughts, but because I wasn't ready. I needed time. They just put on a spotlight on me on an empty stage. I sit there saying something half formed just to fill in the silence, and then 20 minutes later, in my car, probably the perfect answer comes to me. Every single time. That wasn't just in meetings, it was everywhere. Someone asks for my opinion, blank. Someone wants to talk through a problem, I was drained before they even finished. And for a while I thought something is wrong with me. Turns out, luckily, nothing is wrong. I was just processing it differently, and guess what? Nobody told me that that's even allowed. Hey, I'm Mihnea, and on this channel we explore how people work and not how they are supposed to work. And if you ever felt like ambushed by a simple question, this is why. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why some people freeze when you ask them what they think. You will understand why they are actually not ignoring you and they are just processing stuff. And if you're one of these people, you will finally have the words to explain what you actually need. Here's what's happening when your brain goes blank. You're not slow, you're not stupid, and you're not unprepared. Your brain just works differently. Some people think out loud, they talk out to figure what they believe. Words come out while they are still forming their thoughts. That's not you. You think internally, you just need internal process before you speak. The thought has to be complete before it leaves your mouth. And when some people put you on the spot, they are asking you to perform pretty much a process that's happening in silence, out loud, in public, with everyone watching. It's like asking someone to write a novel while they are narrating it at the same time. The spotlight doesn't help you think, it kills the whole process entirely. That's why the perfect answer shows up to you 30 minutes later in the car on the way home. Your brain wasn't broken in the meeting, it just didn't finish yet. You're not slow, you just think before you speak, and believe me, there's not a flaw, that's actually an amazing feature. But it's not just meetings. When I was going through this, everything felt heavy. A coworker stepped by my desk just to chat, I felt completely drained. A friend with a call to catch up, I was honestly exhausted before I even picked up the phone. Someone tried to help by pulling me out of my shell, and I really wanted to disappear even more. And here's what I didn't understand at the time. Every interaction costs processing energy. Every input needs to be absorbed, considered, and responded to. But for some people, that exchange is actually energizing. They talk, they connect, they recharge. But for me, it was the exact opposite. Every conversation was a withdrawal from a battery that was already empty. And the more people tried to help, the more it got worse. They would check on me, "You okay? You seem quiet." Perfectly normal. They invited me out, "Hey, come out, let's have some fun." They will feel every silence because silence feels awkward to them. But silence luckily wasn't awkward to me. Silence was where I would recharge. And here's one thing I want you to understand. They weren't being mean. They are not mean if they are doing this to you. They were trying to help you in a way they would help them. But I didn't need more input, I actually needed less. I didn't need it to be pulled out, I needed some permission to stay in. So what do you actually do with this? There's two situations, when it's you and when it's someone else. If it's you, here's what I learned to say. When someone puts you on the spot, I want to give the real answer, let me think about it and I'll get back to you. That's it. There's not an apology, it's not an excuse, it's just a redirect. You're not being difficult, you're being honest about how you work. And trust me, most people respect that way more than a half-informed answer you don't even believe yourself. If it's someone else, here's what they need from you. Stop feeling their silence when they ask you something and they go quiet. Please just wait. Don't rephrase your ideas, don't offer more options, just wait. Their silence isn't confusing, it's just how they process things. Give them space. If they seem to withdraw, don't try to pull harder. Ask once if they are okay, and if they say they are fine, please believe them, don't overdo it. Then leave the door open without pushing through it. I'm here if you want to talk. it's enough. You don't need to fix their quiet. The people who need space aren't broken, they aren't antisocial, they are not depressed, they just recharge differently. And the best thing you can give them isn't advice, isn't energy, or it's not pulling them out of their shell, it's to give them permission to stay quiet until they are ready to talk. So do you remember that moment I said at the beginning, middle of the meeting, my manager said, "What does Mihnea think?" Everyone starts staring at me, my brain is empty and the spotlight is on me on an empty stage. Now you know why. You're not slow, you think before you speak, which is, trust me, a great feature, and being put on the spot kills that whole process. If this is you, stop apologizing for it. Let me think about it and get back to you as the complete sentence you need to say. If this is someone you know, stop filling their silence, give them space. Their quiet isn't your problem to solve. Now, here's the thing. Some people need space, some people need you to make a decision, some people need explanation. But there's one type we haven't talked about it yet. These people don't need any of that, they need something else entirely. They need you to stop being so serious, they need some lightness, they need some play, maybe a little bit of chaos here and there. That's for the next video. I'll see you there.